morning. Super pretty. This time of morning, this time of year is awesome. You get the oblique sun rays lighting up the mountains. It's gorgeous. You know, in watching my videos, I noticed that the video footage doesn't really do it justice, but it's close. Trying to get as much riding in before it starts to get cold again. In north central Washington, you get about 6-7 months of riding a year, and then the other 6 to 5 months the bike is sitting in the garage on a tender being sad. But in a way it makes you appreciate the riding season just that much more. But boy, let me tell you, it is hard. It is hard in the late fall when you're putting your bike away, or some years mid-fall, when you have to pull the bike deeper into the garage and hook it up to the tender. But this year, hopefully it won't be that bad, because I got the Triumph to work on, Project Clyde. So that'll keep me occupied. But anywho, I need fuel this morning. I'll do it at the work. Whew. Boy, I'm glad I got that on GoPro. Jesus Christ, that would have sucked. Anyways, that's now that I'm thinking about it, that is the same spot that my buddy CJ smoked a deer. He used to drive a Volkswagen Golf. I think it was a Golf. It was a Das Auto, whatever it was. And I think he's got the record for the most amount of deer that he has killed with the vehicle. He's a great hunter with a rifle and without a rifle. But anyways, one day we're driving right there, and it was on my way to work, and I was only working at the dam for about a year, I think. And no, it was more than that, because I've been at the dam a couple years longer than CJ. But anyways, CJ was still relatively new, and we're driving that section of road, and we're just all laughing and joking and talking. But CJ's a very attentive driver, you know. But let me tell you, man, he's just got the worst luck, man. This deer just bolts right out in front of his car. He hits it. And this is when I knew that CJ hits a lot of deers. deers? Deer. A lot of deer. Yeah, no, that's plural. Anyways, this is when I knew that he hit a lot of deer. Is when he hit this thing, he just goes and hits his turn signal and pulls his vehicle over to the side of the road. Almost no reaction. Almost none. Oh man. We were just like, oh god. Like his car was, it was messed up, but it wasn't like crazy messed up. But it was enough to where CJ's like, well, I'm just gonna call my wife and figure this out. And luckily, since we were all carpooling, there's like a van pool in this area that goes back and forth to like Omak, Okanagan, the dam, and the surrounding areas. And so there was one right behind us, and they watched us smoke this deer. So they just pulled over, and we all jumped in with him to go to work, and CJ stayed behind with his car. Yeah, that's when I knew that CJ smokes a lot of deer with vehicles. Just no reaction, man. It was so funny. He just kind of huffed, like, well, all right, here we go again. And that was the first deer that we hit with CJ. The first of many. One time he got so mad we hit it. It was the same Dasado, you know. Germans, I think they know what they're doing. That car was a bit of a lemon, but boy, it was a deer killing machine. Super funny. So we're driving home one day, and I think it was either early spring or late fall. I remember it being cold. And he hits this deer, and that deer hits the front of the hood and then just bounces all the way back down the passenger side of the vehicle. So he pulls over and he grabs his Glock. He had a Glock in the center console, and he's like, if it's not dead, I'm gonna kill it. And he was just losing it. He was so pissed off. He was so sick and tired of hitting deer with his car. Oh man, that was so funny. Oh, good times. Yeah, I should submit that clip just now of that deer to so on YouTube there's a bunch of cool channels of like dash cam videos and where you can watch dash cam videos of like accidents or near misses and all that jazz. I should submit that little I should edit that clip just to be that clip so they don't have to listen to me talk, and send it into one of them. We watch those a lot with the kids because like I found myself watching dash cam videos of like car accidents and stuff like that to being like looking out for that type of stuff that happens a lot in those clips, like cars pulling out in front of you, and it kind of makes you more aware of what's going on. And I have two daughters, and I don't want them to get into accidents, so I feel like if they watch those videos, they'll kind of like, I'm kind of like conditioning them almost to expecting accidents to happen, forcing them to drive defensively, and hopefully that works out for the best. But anywho, I'm pulling into work now. I need a Lotus. We got to bed late for me, you know, but I have to wake up early every day, so I need some extra energy. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. You guys have a good one. I'll see you when I see you. Exciting morning. Very exciting morning. So, kind of lends itself well to I try to get the wife to go on rides with me. And she goes, you know, all it takes is one car, one deer, and our children are orphans. All right, I get it. I get it.